This is a pretty special family recipe to me. It's Aunty Marg's red pepper relish rolls.
Oh, I love that.
So Aunty Marg, if you're watching, this one's for you.
This is for you, Aunty Marg. Oh, I love it.
And it's special because they only come out once a year at Christmas.
Just Christmas.
Just
She
Christmas.
won't cook them any other time of year.
Despite all the requests.
You got to wait. You got to wait till
Yeah,
Christmas.
so you kind of like are hanging on all year. Can I get you to slice some red capsicum? Because red pepper relish rolls, red capsicum, tomato, they're like our hero ingredients here.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and Aunty Marg, she's special to all of us. She's our only auntie.
Aww.
And this is a recipe where I think it was back in the 70s. She became a vegetarian.
Oh, yeah.
And she had a great veggie cafe near her house.
Oh.
And they were, that old school vegetarian where it's really authentic, yummy. There's nothing fancy about the way that you cook. It's things like these, like red pepper relish rolls. It just really celebrates great tasting veggies. So some diced onion into the pan. In with our garlic. There's quite a bit of onion and garlic. So,
Good.
yeah.
We're making a relish,
Wholesome.
essentially.
That's right. And some mustard seeds. You can use yellow or brown. I do find the brown are a little bit more bitter. And we'll get a couple of teaspoons of basil in there with the capsicum, onion, garlic, and mustard seeds.
I love that.
And the mix is so delicious. You could actually eat it on its own, to be honest. And when I did retest this recipe, I thought to myself, you know what this would make? A great toasty.
Oh, yeah. Now we're talking.
It really did make an epic toasty too.
Have you Jacqified this at all?
No.
No.
Nah.
This is the origi dish.
Yeah, because it's all veggies, mate. So,
Capsicum in now?
yes, please.
Yep. A vegetarian cafe in the 70s. They were ahead of their time, weren't they?
Totally. Very cool. And we're coming up with some things that people weren't thinking about. It's really cool when you come across recipes that really last. All of our kids really love Aunty Marg's red pepper relish rolls too.
Oh, she's going to be so chuffed with this.
Yeah.
I love it.
Well, she watches the show.
She's a fan.
She is
Hi,
a
Aunty
fan
Marg.
of the show. So we're going to let these cook off and soften for about 5 to 6 minutes, and then we'll get the rest of our ingredients in. With our diced tomatoes, 3 large or 4 medium tomatoes diced. Take the seeds out, otherwise there's too much liquid. Yeah. And if you can pass me the curry powder.
Curry powder.
Do you know, I think curry powder is one of those ingredients that was definitely used more in veggie cooking in the 70s than it is now. I feel like they use curry powder as like a real seasoning in a way that sometimes I think we forget.
Oh, yeah. It just takes me back to my mum used to make curried eggs, or like deviled eggs. And I love it. Now I'm craving curried eggs.
Yeah, why not? We're going to add in some brown sugar. I know I'm using sugar.
Oh,
but I could
shock
not.
horror.
I couldn't change Aunty Marg's recipe.
No, that's right.
I know it works. I know it tastes awesome, and it's only a little bit of sugar.
Just a little bit.
To balance those flavours that, you need to, being like the bitterness, the sour. There's vinegar going in too, so you kind of need to offset them.
It's all about balance.
That's right. If you could pass me the soy sauce, we need half a cup of soy sauce. It's a light soy sauce, so not overly salty. So we've got all of those juicy ingredients in there. We're going to add a little dash of spicy sauce.
Oh, why not?
Tabasco or a chili sauce. So we'll cook these ingredients off for another few minutes, and then we'll get the cracked wheat in there to soak up all the liquid goodness.
Yum.
Okay, so I've got the cracked wheat in, and you can see it's sucked all of the liquid.
Away.
Yeah, it's really instantaneous, isn't it? You could probably use like a couscous or a buckwheat, and that'd help suck in that liquid too. Once the bulgur's gone in, you want to make sure that's off the heat, and then let it cool down because we're going to roll it into filo pastry, and we don't want the mixture melting the pastry before we roll. Our mixture's cooled down, so it's ready and rolling for making the rolls.
Ready and rolling to roll.
All right, we get our sheet of filo pastry and then fold it in half so it becomes a rectangle. And then they're just like little envelopes, essentially. Now, the key that Aunty Marg always says is not to put too much filling in.
Not too much.
Yeah, so according to Aunty Marg, about a tablespoon onto your filo.
Okay.
And then such pressure cooking a family recipe on
I know.
TV. Like, you really don't want to do them wrong.
All the families watching.
I know. I feel enough pressure from my own family. All right, and then get some butter around the edge. Make a lovely little envelope, essentially, around your mixture. And you only need 1 sheet of filo per roll because it rolls over and over.
Yeah.
Like a little parcel, almost like a little sausage roll. And they're not huge, so like we fight over them at Christmas because they're not big parcels. They're the little mouthfuls of joy. And you only get 1, maybe 1.5 at Christmas. It's really rationed.
Love that.
But for good reason, because you get to look forward to them every year.
That's right.
The little finishing touch is to put a little bit of butter over the top of each.
I love that you're using butter.
Why?
That's what I'm all about.
You think I'm not capable? I'm very capable. I actually really love butter. I love it on some good sourdough. I love it in authentic recipes like these. Sprinkle with some sesame seeds to finish. And that's it, and then you repeat.
We got some work to do.
We do. Get rolling. So I'm feeling pretty chuffed.
You should.
Because they worked.
Nice and crispy and golden.
They look pretty tasty, huh?
Yeah, I can't wait to try.
We're going to pack some onto the plate here like we would if we were serving them at Christmas.
Yeah. Obviously, these would be great hot, but I reckon room temp would be fine as well. Like,
They're perfect at room temp because if they're too hot, you burn your mouth on the
yeah.
inside because of
Yeah.
the relish. But we'll just go like this and then cut one of yours open.
all right.
And you notice we didn't need too much filo either. Just a
Just
sheet
one
per
sheet.
roll. You have a look on the inside, you see that beautiful capsicum onion in there. It just looks delicious.
Yeah. Cheers. Oh, yum. Does that just take you back
Yeah.
to another place?
Every time, they're so special to me and it's just that nostalgic
Yeah.
flavour, something that's special to our family. So I'm so glad I was able to recreate them as Aunty Marg has all of those years for us.
Oh, love that.